Just your thoughts on that main event. What did you make of it? The right winner in your opinion?
I believe so. I believe the right winner for sure. Look, it could either win a draw or Bivol. And I'm happy with the decision. And I look forward to seeing His Excellency see what he does next.
If we compare with the statistic, yes, me, but I don't think so too.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
You're being humble, man.
Because I'm lucky. It's all because I'm lucky.
You happy to straight away get a challenge?
Yeah. We're ready to fight whoever. We're ready. We're here ready.
And how do you think, is this first time in Riyadh?
I think it's gonna be a go.
I have to ask about yourself. You talked about Alcatraz. Are we going to see you headlining in Alcatraz?
Absolutely. Definitely in talks of Alcatraz. And
Do you hope to fight?
you know what though? It's an honor. I'm grateful to put myself in this position, and now we're just here to take over.
You still want to fight Bruce?
And just one more from me, Beterbiev Bivol, the rematch. What a great fight that is in Saudi. How do you see that playing out, Saudi?
It's gonna be a really good fight again. Both are great fighters and
Do you see yourself fighting a light heavyweight again?
maybe.
Maybe.
BBV and Bivol are set to face off again for all 4 light heavyweight world titles in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on February 22nd. Their rematch comes just 4 months after their first meeting, where BBV won a close fight by majority decision, making him the first undisputed champion at 175 pounds in over 20 years. However, some boxing fans felt Bivol deserved the victory. With another tightly contested battle expected, all eyes are on their upcoming showdown.
Beterbiev and Benavidez, who do you think is the biggest challenge for you?
Oh, Beterbiev.
Beterbiev?
Yeah,
Why is that?
of course. Because he's a champion. He has something to offer me. He's a strong.
Unified super middleweight champion Canelo recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming rematch in an interview with Fight Hub TV. He believes it will be another great fight, acknowledging both fighters' skills. Canelo is no stranger to the 175 pounds division. In November 2019, he claimed the WBO light heavyweight title by defeating Sergey Kovalev. However, when he moved back up in May 2022 to challenge Bivol for the WBA light heavyweight title, he fell short, losing by unanimous decision. Despite holding the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight titles, Canelo hasn't ruled out another move up in weight when asked if he'd consider it in the future.
Is there one person that comes to mind?
No.
Bivol maybe, just to get the rematch? Bivol maybe?
Bivol is one of the guys.
If Canelo moves back up to light heavyweight, a rematch with Bivol could be a possibility. When asked for his prediction, David Benavidez didn't hesitate. To be honest, I'd pick Bivol because he already beat Canelo, he said when speaking with Ariel Helwani about the Beterbiev vs. Bivol rematch. Benavidez added that if he were to defeat Bivol, it would further prove that he's better than Canelo.
Punches to break this wall. I was throwing it target, because with guys like him, if you're trying to break the wall, you could be catch the trap. What?
Benavidez went on to say that he knows Dmitry Bivol well, having sparred with him many times. He praised Bivol as a great fighter and expressed strong interest in facing him in the ring. If Benavidez were to defeat Bivol in the future, it might be enough to finally convince Canelo to take him on. In another interview with Jim Lampley, the 28-year-old even claimed that a fight against Canelo would be easier than one against Bivol.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, the only thing that the Canelo fight brings to me is money. You know, it's not all about money. I want the respect from the fans. I know a fight with Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol, because Bivol is the one that beat Canelo Alvarez. So now I'm interested.
Benavidez made it clear that the main appeal of a fight with Canelo is the financial reward, but for him, it's not just about money, he also wants the respect of the fans. I know a fight with Canelo Alvarez would be much easier than one against Bivol because Bivol already beat him, he said. He also shared his thoughts on BBV, mentioning that while he trains hard and lifts a lot of weights, his age might be starting to slow him down.
Interested in beating Bivol. You know what I mean? That's what I'm more interested in. I'm interested in going up there, winning all the titles, and winning the respect from the people.
Did you score Bivol won?
I thought Bivol won.
Benavidez believes BBV's chances of beating Bivol are getting slimmer, but he doesn't want to make definitive statements about what either fighter can or can't do. Speaking with Shahzid, the newly crowned WBC interim light heavyweight champion and top contender for the winner, Benavidez analyzed the fight based on his own experience. Having sparred with Bivol and faced former Beterbiev opponent Alexander Gvozdyk, he shared his perspective on how the rematch might play out.
Bivol is a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when.
In an interesting twist, Bivol, who has only one stoppage in his last 10 fights, spoke about his approach to the fight. They're both extremely talented, but they have very different styles, he explained. Bivol is a boxer, he moves a lot but stays solid. Beterbiev, on the other hand, is like a train. He just keeps coming forward, taking shots to land his own.
And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when you start to break down more. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards.
Benavidez broke down the fight further, pointing out that Bivol has the power to hurt Beterbiev. Beterbiev has been hurt before, like when he fought Alexander Gvozdyk. I've sparred both, and I can tell you, Bivol hits harder than Gvozdyk, he said. He believes the key for Bivol is to stay on his feet, use his jab, and hold his ground during exchanges. If he does that, he's got a really good chance of winning. But once Beterbiev gets going, he's like a train, 19 fights, 19 knockouts. It's a 50-50 fight. Meanwhile, Benavidez, who remains undefeated with 30 wins and 24 knockouts, proved once again why he's one of boxing's most feared punchers. On February 1st, he dominated David Morrell, securing a unanimous decision victory.
Do you think he does?
I think so. He got the ability to do it. You know, Beterbiev is a really strong fighter. It's gonna be hard, but he can do it.
With this victory, the judges scored the fight 115-111, 115-111, and 118-108 in favor of Benavidez. He successfully defended his WBC interim light heavyweight title and also claimed Morrell's WBA regular light heavyweight belt. More importantly, this win solidified Benavidez as the #1 contender for the undisputed light heavyweight championship, setting him up to face the winner of Beterbiev vs. Bivol 2 on February 22nd. However, challenging the winner of that fight hasn't always been Benavidez's main focus.
Did you feel that your power hand was as effective as you wanted it to be? Or was it like banging on an anvil?
Well, he's like a wall, to be honest. I didn't throw my...
For years, Benavidez pushed for a fight against Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight, believing he had earned the opportunity. However, with Canelo showing little interest in the matchup, Benavidez eventually turned his attention to the light heavyweight division.
Then what about what about
Beterbiev is 40, I think.
Okay.
He's 40, yeah.
He's gonna win that fight. Easy. He might stop him. Easy.
On his podcast, former world champion Sean Porter shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight, expressing confidence in Bivol's ability to defeat Beterbiev. Porter predicted that the fight wouldn't end early, noting Beterbiev's tendency to absorb a lot of punches. He always takes a lot of shots, and I don't think he can catch up to Dmitry Bivol, Porter said. He emphasized Bivol's discipline, footwork, and boxing IQ, stating, "Nope, he can't drag Bivol into a fight. He's too disciplined, has too much lateral movement, and is too intuitive. He's just a better boxer." Porter believes Bivol's technical skills and movement will be the key factors in the fight, making it difficult for Beterbiev to impose his usual pressure.
I'm making a bet.
Easy, I
don't think easy. I do have him beaten.
If you can't land, man, that is a boxer. God, dog, he can box.
Artur Beterbiev is going to take a lot of.
The fight has attracted. The upcoming fight has captured massive attention as two of today's top champions go head-to-head. Now, legendary Mexican champion Julio Cesar Chavez has weighed in with his prediction. Chavez believes Beterbiev must go for a knockout within the first 8 rounds. If the fight goes the distance, he sees Bivol as the favorite, expecting the judges to lean in his favor based on his boxing skills. It's a good fight, a tough fight, Chavez told ISO.com. I believe that if Beterbiev doesn't win within the first 8 rounds, Bivol will take it by decision. Echoing this sentiment, Timothy Bradley emphasized that the opening rounds will be crucial in shaping the outcome of the fight.
And then again, now the jab doesn't come, but then you shoot, and then you fall short with your offense because the guy steps back out of range, and then you try to, then.
Bradley continued by noting that while some expect Beterbiev to start slow due to his knee surgery and 9-month layoff, he should come out aggressively to disrupt Bivol's rhythm early on. However, he also warned that this approach carries risks, as Bivol is an excellent counterpuncher with pinpoint accuracy. It'll be fascinating to see how this strategy plays out and how it impacts the fight's overall dynamics, Bradley added. That's all for now. For the latest boxing news, highlights, and updates, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on our quality content. Until next time, peace out.